Okay, what's up, guys? Or Miss Blake. Today, we're going to be talking about Gregor the Overlander. We're here with M and E. Yeah, my old podcast buddy ran away.
I had other stuff to do.
And so, we're going to jump right in, I guess, with our initial thoughts about this book and how they changed over time.
I wasn't really hooked with the book at first, but then more I got into the adventure. I started liking it more, but it's not my favorite.
It was boring. I opened it up, it just sounded so dumb at the beginning. I was like, what are we even reading? It was like stupid, honestly, in my opinion. And then I started reading more about it. It actually got pretty interesting, honestly. So I honestly thought I'd give it probably like let's see, I'd give it 7 out of 10, 7 or 6.
I give it a 5.
Okay, now we're gonna discuss about some of the characters, the
Hi, ma'am.
plots.
Spencer Mossick, please come to the office.
Intermission?
So
Dang it, Spencer.
some of the characters are Gregor, his dad, Boots,
Lexa and Vicus.
yeah, those two,
And all like the spiders and
crawlers, and then the
roaches.
roaches, yeah, the spinners,
And then King Henry.
King Henry, yeah, his dad had said that,
Oh.
and the bats, the flyers, well, they're flyers, but you know, all those people, didn't they have like, what were they? Like officials or something? I don't know what they, like commanders or something?
For the bats?
No, it was like those people at the beginning. What were their names? They were on the journey, and then when Vigus left, they left.
Henry?
Well, Henry, yeah, Henry was a character, but no, it was the other
Rip Red?
person. No, it wasn't Rip Red.
Temp and Tick?
No, it was those the generals or something. Whatever. They were there, and all that. And the plot, it was.
Oh, you gave it a 7 out of 10. It might have been good.
Yeah, it was good. Kind of like battle almost. It was. I don't know.
I thought the plot, it was good, but at the start it's got to be better because I'm sure a lot of readers read it for first couple chapters or something like that and then just decided to quit.
There was no hook at the beginning.
Yeah.
There was no hook. Like maybe him falling down there or his dad missing, but the hook just wasn't interesting. Because every story has a parent missing. I swear. Every entertaining story has a parent missing, and they find him at the end. And I knew that they were going to find their dad in the first 2 seconds when they said he was missing.
Where it could have started where Gregor opened his eyes and he was in a whole new world or something like that. That'd be a better hook.
Basically, like every movie, you already know what's going to happen. They're going to fall in love again. Or break
Yeah.
up.
Like, it is like every movie. It's like
Or one's going to die. And you already
it was
know which
kinda
one's
like,
going to die.
Yeah, it was kind of like one of those, honestly. But it was just entertaining at the same part, like the adventure. For the theme, it was man versus man by far, because it was, or man versus society, but mainly man versus man. Because think about it, it was Gregor versus the rat. Yeah.
Do you guys have any like quizzes or anything? Or anything?
Not yet.
Wait, talk about the author, or already did you?
That's not till later. So the conflict. Well, wasn't that really the conflict?
Well, the conflict was that where the rats died and then it triggered a war on the beach.
Yeah, that was when they killed the rat at the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what else could we say?
Hmm.
Oh, symbolism. Was there really too much symbolism in it?
I don't even know what that means. So.
It's kind of like the American flag symbolizes America, kind of like that.
Freedom.
It's kind of
Braveness.
maybe
Yeah, courage maybe.
the prophecy symbolized.
Prophecy of Grey.
I don't know.
Didn't it symbolize like Jesus?
It's not a Catholic book, is it?
I'm pretty sure it symbolizes Jesus, but I'm not sure. Maybe that was. What was the last book you read?
The last book I read was
Well,
the
yeah.
Husker book.
I'm pretty sure I remember her talking about how it was Jesus and how there was going to be someone who sacrificed or something like that.
The last book I read was a health book.
Well, anyways, we're gonna move on to the setting. The setting was, honestly, the setting, like, it was not good.
Dry.
It was pretty bad. The setting, I thought that it could have been 100 different ideas, like, for the setting. But the setting
Yeah.
was caves almost, underworld. I thought there was gonna be fire, but there was no fire.
And then
It's
like the
darkness.
cities that they had, they weren't very good. Like one city had no windows or stuff like that. It just seems like it was too basic.
The
They-
whole place didn't have
They could have made
windows.
it so much more cool. Like the houses were like octagons or something like that. Like 3D octagons.
The style was kind of adventure, like I was saying earlier. Just kind of like the adventure feel.
Kind of like Indiana Jones and stuff like that.
Yeah. A brief history of the writer with relevant background information.
Biography.
Biography. Okay. So, author is Suzanne Collins.
What's the other book that she made?
Hunger
She made-
Games.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
cool.
she
She made Hunger
I actually
Games.
did not see that. That's actually crazy. She made Hunger Games. I've never read it or watched the TV show, so
TV show's pretty good. I've never read it though.
or the TV movies or whatever. She also wrote Gregor, the Prophecy of Bane, Gregor and the Curse of the Warm Bloods, Gregor and the Marks of Secret, Gregor and the Code of Claw. Yeah, so she made a lot of books about Gregor and all this. I don't know if I'm gonna read them, probably not, but you know, she made The Hunger Games, which is Miss Blake talks about it every day, so
One that looks pretty interesting is Gregor and the Code of Claw. How they look like they're bats and rats colliding.
I wonder if he does
But
that.
I'm sure you're probably gonna have to read the other 3 books in between that to know what's going on.
Yeah. She's a pretty good author. I mean, she made me visualize it pretty well. Maybe that was just the person I was listening to it on the thing. Because I didn't, like, actually read it. I kind of just, like, listened to somebody read it and just followed along. No. I'm just not good at reading, so it took me 10 years. So, that's just how I did it.
Well, it's like a elementary book, like for non.
For little kids?
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's
it's pretty.
classic.
It's a pretty easy read.
Well, I'm just a slow reader in general.
I don't like to read either. No one likes to read.
It's just, if it's a sports book, then yeah, I'll read it.
If
But-
it's Harry Potter,
Yeah,
if
Harry
it's
Potter-
Star Wars,
If it's Hunger Games, no offense, Miss Blake. She's not
Wait,
nice
is
enough for this.
nonfiction true?
Yeah, nonfiction's true, fiction's
See,
fake.
I'd rather have a nonfiction book and a fiction movie than a fiction book and a nonfiction movie.
Yeah, low-key nonfiction book is slaps. It slaps. It's really good. Because it's just history. History in general is pretty fun to learn about. I don't know. That's just me, though. Okay. Now we're going to bring in special guest.
dun, 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 dun.
Get over here.
Pew, 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 pew.
Okay, so here's our
This
special
is-
guest. And, yeah, it's not Susan Collins, but it's the somebody who helped write the book, I think.
Yeah,
Didn't you help write the book?
Yeah.
taken a lot of quizzes of that book.
Yep.
Yeah, we have taken a lot of quizzes.
I'm actually a pro, actually.
I've taken quizzes over this book.
I've taken many quizzes
Well,
of this book.
We're about to
I
quiz.
have
Eminem,
missing, Mrs. Blake. Can you please fix
Eminem. What?
I
Oh,
actually
yeah.
have a quiz missing, Mrs. Blake, and I did that.
That was
a while ago.
pain.
Can you please fix that, please? Thank
Oh.
you.
Okay, so
Next time, just don't lose school for a collarbone. That's like.
For real.
So this is Gregor the Overlander, and you said you've taken.
I've
quizzes about
taken
this?
many quizzes over this, yes.
So we're about to quiz you over this book because we know you've read it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, first question: who is Gregor's younger brother or younger sister?
Boots. It's Boots.
Okay. Next
I know
question:
that one.
who is Gregor's lover?
Wasn't it Henry?
No. It's
That's. I'm not gonna say because I don't want to get in trouble. 10 minutes. Okay. But
I swear it was Lexa. I swear those two.
I thought it was
I'm pretty sure
Luxa.
it was-
Luxa,
I'm
Luxa.
pretty sure it was.
No, it was Boots.
That's the
They
reason.
had
That's the
some-
only reason.
They had something going on. Though,
I don't know why we hasn't filmed it. That was such a bad idea. He probably has a camera.
Wait, I got a game show. Okay. Yoda, Baby Yoda, the movie or whatever, Mandalorian or whatever, or Harry Potter.
Mandalorian. I've already seen it.
Okay, Mandalorian or Lorax.
Lorax.
Okay, Mandalorian or Cars.
Cars.
Oh, that first card that's a good.
Man,
one.
Oh,
first car's not
slap.
very good.
Oh.
I'll still say Mandalorian though. I'll stick with it.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to hear from you guys. Next question.
I got one. Who was the last person to die in the prophecy?
Gregor, right?
Nope.
Who was it?
Henry.
Henry.
Oh, really? I thought he died like straight away.
You got
Who was the first?
Oh, he got
person?
like kidnapped or something.
No, he jumped off the edge with all the other rats. 'Cause
Oh yeah.
Gregor did, but then Henry's bat saved him.
Yeah.
So, who was the first person to die?
That was the rat that was like what was his name?
No, it wasn't Rip Red. Nope.
Who was
Or,
it?
yeah, was it? No, it was Crawler. Wasn't it? No, Spinner.
This is a good camera.
Really?
Okay. The job is not to make this like sick. The job is to get a passing grade
Okay.
or to get an A or whatever.
Okay.
So, with our special guest in here, let's talk about
Special guest.
What's your opinion on this book?
This book was not the greatest to read ever. There were a couple chapters in there, I do say.
You guys are
that
just
wasn't
dogging
really
on that
good.
book.
Because it's not that great. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It really wasn't that great.
I can agree.
You guys just didn't think that book
It was
was
like
great.
a 6. It was like a
It
6
was-
out of 10.
It
I've
was-
read better books.
I'm not gonna say my point of view, but I don't want to get in trouble with Mr. Blake.
Okay, so I don't read many books.
Let's just say it's my opinion on Harry Potter. And I don't like Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Okay. Give us some reasoning why that rating is so low.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just kind of stupid. It was boring.
Wasn't good enough to
Yeah.
entertain Cooper.
No, it wasn't.
Well, that's enough of our special guest. He can get out.
Get out of here. Special guest.
I am.
Na na
disgusted.
na na.
You can leave
Na
now.
na na na.
Me too.
Okay, take the camera off.
Goodbye. Na 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 na. Mhm. Na na na.
Camera back on us.
I was just.
That was the
getting
end of
some
round one because
Round one.
Round two, we'll have to talk about more stuff and all that because
Yeah.
it's almost in school. So
Wait, keep going for like 50 seconds.
It's 3:06.
50 seconds. Why do you want an even time?
Yeah.
No. So we'll pick it up next time. Action. Back with M&E Part 2. So we're gonna be talking about how this book connects to history. I don't think we covered that last time. Well, what
Someone
we
get the
said last
syllabus
time, It
out.
was something about like
Get the syllabus
Bible,
out.
almost.
Yeah, how it
Mhm.
like transferred to like God's, like Jesus' sacrifice.
I need that book.
I remember that in a book. I don't remember what though, but I remember there was a book and it was about. I'm pretty sure it was Gregor the Overlander, where it talked about how it was like a reference of like Jesus, like maybe I'm thinking of the Giver. I might be thinking of the Giver.
Dude, he's trying to distract us from doing that. Okay, yeah, that might be the Giver. What could it connect to in history? Almost like a dream. I would say it connected to like a dream.
A very, very long dream.
Yeah, it's just something that could be in your imagination. I feel like.
Yeah, because I mean, there's nothing
World
really that
of
involves like you
imagination.
flying a huge, large bat. Around
Yeah.
Following a prophecy with these old Underlanders.
Big
that have,
beetles.
like, weird spin and they're just weird in a cave.
And what are the chances of finding your dad?
Yeah, that's usually a Hollywood story. It's a Hollywood story.
Like, once they get the milk, they're usually gone.
Okay.
Can you cut that part out?
No, not that part out. That's staying there. But you know,
I'm just gonna video your reflection.
it's weird, honestly. Dude, what are you doing?
I'm videoing your reflection. Okay, keep going.
Recommendation now of the book. I would recommend
Younger-
it.
Younger readers.
I would recommend it for like younger kids to read, maybe.
Yeah, maybe not like freshmen, just because I think that there's so much. I don't know. I just feel like it's too kid-like. There's too much fiction going on. I feel like it'd be better for maybe like third graders, maybe.
I wouldn't go that young. I'd say like sixth.
Yeah, 6 at most.
Maybe seventh, honestly.
It's one of those
Yeah.
like books that teachers read to get like all to the cliffhanger, and then they stop reading, so the kids like intrigued to know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to get
like,
kids
uh,
into reading.
Yeah, like-
Skills Dad did that with us.
Yeah, and like what was that one tree that was actually one book that was really good about that tree? It was just like
I don't know. She read a lot of them.
it was a
She honestly
and
would,
it-
she'd read it so entertaining too.
Yeah.
She was honestly a really good reader. I think she's retiring this year.
okay, off topic.
No, I think this is her final year.
Yeah, I know, off topic.
But yeah,
I think
she's
it's-
sharing
it's-
time with that one person.
She's only doing morning.
Yeah, she's only doing mornings.
It's just surprising because she's always sleeping in the morning. And
Whoa.
one time she showed up at
Yeah,
like
I don't know why she's doing
8.
morning.
One time she
But-
showed up at like 8:30.
In the
When,
afternoon, she'd get pretty.
and we're just all
She'd get pressed in the afternoon. Probably because we had math class in the afternoon.
Right, because you're just very bad class that messed around all the time.
we weren't bad. She said we were her favorite so far, but she says that to every class.
She said that to my sisters, both of my sisters' classes.
Yeah.
But yeah, this book I would recommend it. I just don't know if I'd recommend it to other freshmen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely not a high school book.
Hunger Games though would have been good to read.
Yeah, Hunger Games.
We could definitely read that. Maybe
Or Hatchet.
or Hatchet. I don't know what Hatchet is, or that.
I've heard of it, but I haven't read it.
But cut, Hudson, stop. What?
And we're back. Sorry for the little intermission.
Okay,
Someone was
so-
opening the door. Caleb. Yeah, that happened.
So
That definitely happened.
let's go back on something. What was your opinion when they first got into Underland?
I mean, I wasn't really surprised by it because I knew once they felt the event, they were gonna go in a different world or something like that, some like Among Us type.
And
stuff.
find their dad, because they were talking about the dad thing at the start.
Yeah. So, I just think it's a very predictable book, but I thought it'd be cool to just like experience that, but at the same time, probably not really because they're kind of fighting for the live.
Honestly, at that moment I wasn't even paying attention to the book. I had no clue what was going on.
I only read it because there's quizzes.
I honestly, sometimes I wouldn't even read it. I'd literally just play my game. I'd turn on my Xbox and play Madden while listening to it.
Oh, that one grandma. I listen to that grandma all the time.
At the start, I tried reading it, and I didn't listen to the grandma, and that was really hard for me. So then halfway through, I started listening
Caleb's
to the
trying
grandma.
to
Yeah, same,
FaceTime
Which I
me.
did better on my quizzes too, because I
Caleb's
was
trying to
actually able to
FaceTime
pay
you.
attention.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's literally trying to FaceTime you.
Can we just not do our podcast? Like, what the heck? So should we bring him as a special guest?
Oh, yeah. Accidentally cut the video. Special guest, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
have another special guest coming in.
It's Landon and Caleb. Ba-da-da-da, da-da-da.
Okay.
They're back. Back like never again. Our visitors. We're gonna play a little trivia game.
No, we're not.
Hey, you can't put the box in front of Landon's face. He's a little short.
Okay.
Don't throw things.
Because the Emanation.
You're on video.
Because I get copyright. But okay. So, questions for you guys about this book, Gregor and the Overlander. What is your recommendation of the book?
Pretty good. You know, like you recommend it to others.
Yes.
Yeah, I would.
I would.
Explain your answers then.
It was a pretty interesting book.
It was interesting. You really wanted to keep reading.
Not in my opinion.
Well, in most opinions, you wanted to keep
No,
listening.
not in my opinion.
Nah, not really.
You want to keep listening.
No.
Most people just whisper.
Well, it depends on the
Sometimes I'll read a book for like 100 pages and
I
then
mean,
just give up.
here's the thing, like at the beginning it was like boring, but towards the end,
Yeah, once it's
towards
like
the
getting
end is when it got
Well,
good.
well, that's what he said. That's what I agree with that statement. In other words,
It was like in the beginning it was just kind of
it was just boring.
Yeah, and
Like,
then-
there's
there's
nothing good about it.
nothing-
It's so
nothing
awful.
going
then once like,
Okay,
the
okay.
prophecy started.
Yeah, the prophecy of Gray, that was kind of cool. I kind of liked how they were trying to escape.
I think.
Once
Nah.
stuff actually started happening, then it started getting better.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was just
so
sitting there and nothing.
we'll
We'll be
wrap
back.
It, we'll wrap it up when we come back from our short intermission.